See what happens. Farmer Mike, live from Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm in the Jazz District where it lives. I know it's been a while, but kind of slight. The delay is throwing me. If you love fresh organic eggs, give me a handshake. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section. In this masterclass, I'm gonna go in on which came first, the chicken or the egg. But before I do, let me take my sunglasses off here, looking like Deion Sanders. But before I go in, don't forget to stop by our world famous YouTube channel, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube. Over 450 videos, all dedicated to urban farming. No one has more videos about growing your own produce, free educational videos showing you how to become self-sufficient, growing your own food. Like Gangster Gardener Ron Finley says, it's like printing your own money, becoming self-sufficient. I'm going to show you how to thrive, survive, stay out of the hive. Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube. Check those videos out. And so, switching it up a little bit today. So we're talking about Ophelia's fresh organic egg production and what we plan to do. And I'm gonna hold on for a second and see if I can see some people who are watching. Catch some people who are watching. And if you love technology, thumbs up in the comment section. So, I don't know if, that's a delay. That's, okay. So maybe if I stay on this page, I could see if some people join us. I'm moving this window over here. And so what do you think? If egg prices got you down, don't worry. Farmer Mike of Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm has a plan. Been very busy. So we're about 80 hens in right now. And so in about 4 months, we'll have some more fresh eggs to serve you guys at a affordable price. But the most important thing, sustainable systems and a great quality produce, and great quality protein, great quality eggs. So you don't have to worry about getting your stuff in from Turkey or South Korea. South Korea. Oh, what are they feeding those things? Oh man, we don't know. We don't know. And I don't think you want to find out. So recently, last couple of days, we're getting everything built in on Ophelia's, and we had a lot of birds down there last year, and I won't get into kind of the tragedy behind some of those birds. We'll do that in another video. But anything worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right? And so we're coming back this year even stronger, and people are really loving the hey, Bonnie Jackson. Miss Bonnie Jackson, she just hopped on, and you'll have to tell us in the comment section how you loved your eggs and how they tasted and how the color and all that. And that's because they get taken care of very well. The birds do, and they can go out in free range and get some fresh air, and they get some feed. And of course, they get treated for mites and diseases and things. And there's a cost associated with that. But you know that we are not stealing seconds from your life. So that would be bad, right? So, yes. Oh, that would be bad, Miss Bonnie. So, and that's what really bad produce and really bad eggs. That's what happens. You think you're getting a big deal, and your life is cut short, because of the chemicals and because of the shortcut. So there are no shortcuts at Ophelia's Bouffon Farm. If you know Miss Ophelia and what she stood for, thumbs up in the comments section. She stood for no shortcuts. And great book by Henry Block, great pioneer for H&R Block. If you knew him, or if you ever got your taxes done, there you knew what he stood for. Check out his book, No Shortcuts, and that has to be the philosophy at Ophelia's Bouffon Farm. So, what do you think of the packaging? If you love the packaging, so this is 18, and then we'll do a 12 pack, and we will we'll wash these for you. But did you know? I know Miss Bonnie Jackson knows. She had chickens at one point. Do you know that if you don't wash the eggs will last for a very long time unrefrigerated, because they have a natural coating layer from the hen, and that layer is it's called a bloom, but big production calls for sometimes a bleaching, but the washing of these eggs, and so that's why we have to refrigerate them. So there's some other techniques, and I'll be writing a book, and I'll put all this in the book as far as preserving, how to preserve things without refrigeration. And so there's some techniques that you can do, some lime solutions to prevent, so you don't have to put your eggs in refrigeration. And then we're going to try also some mineral spirits and coating them with oil and things like that. But really what we want to do with Ophelia is we want to build sustainable systems, simple systems, and prevent less waste, and support a very strong local market for sustainable agriculture. And so I'm so excited. Last night, just 10 baby chicks were born. And so we got some really great Easter egger mixed roosters that definitely did their job. And these are the cutest little hens that you'll see. And I'll show those later to you. And I'll show you the other 80 later to you. And if we get more, I'll show those to you as well. But just the cutest things ever. So I really believe in, breeding as opposed to buying chickens from the hatcheries. And we've done that. We did that this year, and we've done that before. But there's something about having some really good genetics. And last time we hatched out, I don't think we didn't lose any of those birds, because a lot of what Farmer Bob has taught me and what we've done, we've built a really strong flock, a flock that is really good at protecting itself from predators, and it hasn't been babied, and it's the process that makes it strong, that actually makes it sustainable. We didn't lose any hens this year. It was negative 16 degrees, negative 16. Yikes, that's cold. I gotta hit it with the yes. And so when you talk about not heating and not having to worry about that, and you talk about so these extreme temperatures, and did you know, in fact, that these chickens are very smart? In fact, when it got so cold that the water froze, their water froze in the chicken coops. Do you know that the chickens are so smart? They'll band together and they will poke at the exact same spot until they chisel down in the ice and find their own water. And so that's what we want. So we want some smart chickens. We don't want some dumb chickens. We want some smart chickens that are well taken care of, and that give us a great eggs. And so that's what we're looking for. And so so this layout behind me is I guess somewhat deceiving. It's going to be more diverse, a little bit more diverse. They'll all be brown, but we have some multicolored packaging that you'll get here. So you'll get some green, and you'll get some blue, some pretty blue eggs, and we're not going to we're not going to sort them or anything like that. So Miss Bonnie Jackson says, "Oh, they grade the eggs in large and extra large and small, and I'm not going to subscribe to that, Miss Bonnie. We're not going to subscribe to that foolishness. We're going to it's their birthday. We're not going to subscribe to that. We are just going to we're going to wash them, and we're going to mix them. I'm not picking out all the brown ones. We're not going to pick out all the white ones. We're not going to do that because there is a cost associated with that, and you don't want to pay that price. We're going to we're going to keep it simple. The simplest systems are the best systems. So if you're just joining us, Farmer Mike from Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm, talking about egg production and what we're doing at Ophelia's. And, sometimes you just have to not pivot the model, change up a little bit. At the end of the day, you got to give the people what they want. Can I get an amen on that? And everyone's saying that they love, they love honey, and they love eggs, and, of course, they love herbs, they love watermelons. And so our goal is to continue to serve the community. And it's about growth and expanding and pivoting, and it's just a great joy raising anything, children and chickens, hens especially. If you had a chance to check out the incredible documentary on the Potato King, Junius Groves, that's on PBS. So big shout out to Jay Handy who worked on that incredible project. And in it, we follow the legacy of we talk with Farmer Bob, and we also talk about Junius Groves and his legacy. And in it, you'll see down at Vine, we've had some birds as well, and there's something so magical about it. Kids and old people, young people, just regardless of race or anything, I just love seeing those chickens. And so we are going to make it so people can have the experience, and really that's what Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm is all about. That's the reason that we grow the grapevines, and we give them away so people have the experience to know what real food tastes like. Just when I was raised, and I have those memories of Grandma Ophelia's garden, and it's just a throwback to what real food tastes like, because there's a generation of children, people in general, who don't know what real food tastes like. The other day we had some mixed vegetables. Oh, and they taste so plasticky. We got to get away from that. The heirloom tomatoes and things we grow, the beefsteaks and the Cherokee purple and things like that. That's what real food. And we've actually been swindled, or as Spike Lee would say in Malcolm X's great line, Denzel Washington said, "We've been bamboozled. We've been bamboozled into fake food. A whole generation of fake food. Fake food tastes like, and everything is now fake food. And so we want to get back to the movement. We want to get back to real food. And that's what Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm is all about, and why we're having this big egg initiative. And there's just something the taste of these eggs is incredible. It's as Dee Dee would say, Mike, we bake the cake with it, and it's just rich, and it's just creamy, and the color is just outstanding. And of course you could put certain chemicals in feed and get that color, but I think people realize hard work and the truth, and when something is just done old school, just done right, it just looks better and tastes better. And so that's what we're looking to do at the Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. Let me know what you think about the packaging, if you like this. And again, we have I believe in diversity in a crop, so we don't want to have all one type of hen. So we have some that lay smaller eggs, some lay bigger eggs. I got some one they call giants, and and they lay fewer, maybe 250 eggs a year, but they're some big eggs. And so we want to have some small hens, some big hens, some different species, and different, maybe that's the wrong terminology, different types of birds. Let's just say that different types of hens, and we know that diversity makes us stronger. So just like when we are planting our corn, we will plant 3 types of corn. In some years you'll have one that does better than the other, but that diversity is what makes us so much better. Just like New York City, right? So big shout out to Deborah Love, who gave us a thumbs up here. I'm trying out some new stuff and just having a great time on this Tuesday talking eggs. And don't forget to stop by our world famous YouTube channel, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube. Again, I have over 450 videos, all dedicated to urban farming. Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm on YouTube. You'll check out all those videos, and we'll do 800 videos this year. And I'm behind a little bit, but again, like I tell people, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And in the end is to finish strong. And we always finish strong at Ophelia. So we've been working very hard, I think, every day over the last year. And that's really what it takes. It just takes, not much, just a couple of hours. That's called maintenance. That's called what T.D. Jakes would say. Let me take survive in a storm. And that's what we have to do. We have to survive the storms of life, because we know we know that we're either going into a storm, in a storm, or coming out of a storm. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to survive the storm, and hopefully we want to encourage and inspire, and then just know that at least one day, we take it one day at a time. We do the best we can do every day. We don't compete with anyone but ourselves. And so I am so excited that you guys are so interested in what we're doing at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm as far as production and egg production. And let me know, how many eggs would you buy from us a week? Let me know in the comments section. Do you even like eggs? Do you even eat eggs? Let me know in the comments section. Great source of protein. I love it. I love the taste of it. Do you like it over easy, over medium? I like mine a little bit runny. I guess that's over medium. And some people don't like that. Baby Noelle does not like that. She says, "What is this drippy stuff?" She does not like that. But I like them over medium. And have you ever had your eggs sunny side up? Let me know in the comment section. I've never had. It was kind of weird. But let me know in the comment section how you like your eggs. If you like your eggs sunny side up, if you like them scrambled, how do you like them in the comment section? Again, Farmer Mike at Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm, and having a great time talking about egg production. And I'm so happy because I know you guys are going to be so delighted, when we can serve you a great local product. And that's what we need. There are times of the year, and I've done videos on this on our website. There's times of the year in which, because of climate change, extreme temperature, the produce has not been able to move into the country or even from state to state. And so we need more great local producers producing. And I would rather have a network of 100,000 small producers as opposed to having one producer that produces 100,000. A lot of problems that we're having with the administration and the bird flu is the fact that we have very few people in the game left. And when you talk about having a chicken coop with 100,000 hens in, so you got 100,000 hens. And then because of an outbreak, you have to put them all down. You lose a lot, and so that's what you're experiencing right now. And And also, you're dealing with the fact that when you kill so many birds, and it takes between 4 to 7 months for those hens to start laying eggs again, and so that's a time thing too. So you can't cheat time. You know, time takes time. You have to play it out. That's a lot different than the broilers or the chickens that you find at Walmart or Costco. That's a particular type of chicken that's bred to basically put on probably up to 10 pounds in 5 weeks. So you feed them for 5 weeks, and then they kill those birds. But the egg laying the egg laying hens take many months, and so from that you're preventing some of them from dying of natural causes, a predator getting in, bird flu, any type of things like that. And then you have rising feed costs, and so that's really where a lot of why your prices so high. And so the broilers are a little bit different because those are just 5 weeks. But the egg laying hens, that's a different story. There's a lot of money, a lot of time invested into those, and it's tricky. So we're still learning here at Ophelia's. I think we still have 2 people. Do we still have 2 people on? I wish I could see who these people were because I would shout you out. Let me see if I can go in here, and because no point in doing a live video if you can't really engage. Let me see. You really can't engage and that's why I love doing a live, because I can reach out to, at this moment in time, anyone, anywhere in the world, and they can hop in. And I can't always say that we'll have that opportunity, but right now, you do. And I can't see insights maybe. See insights maybe. I can't see who's on this thing. Yeah. So still 2 interactions. Oh well. Maybe they'll put something in the chat or something will pop up. But I digress. so we're still learning at Ophelia's, and we're learning about capacity and about chickens, and how much is too much, and crowding, and we didn't know some of them are more aggressive than the others, and they can be the same age, but if you put in the ones that are more aggressive and the ones that aren't, they will actually they could actually kill the ones that aren't very aggressive, because of that is their nature. And so we learn about that, learn about the right temperature and weird things they do, like people in groups as far as crowding and trampling each other. But anything worth doing is worth doing badly until we get it right. And so, we're learning, and it's a process. You can read all the books that you want, all the books in the world, but we can't cheat the process. And so some lessons we actually have to buy those lessons of failure. And as long as we learn from those, then we'll be ahead of the game. So I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. I wish I could see. I know Miss Bonnie Jackson stopped by. Knew some other people stopped in. And thank you again for watching me hang out and chat and be silly and talk about Ophelia's Bovine. And I think we're going to have a great, matter of fact, I know we're going to have a great year, because when you're serving the community and, when you do it with love, then it just all works out. And so really looking forward the next couple of months to gearing this up and doing what we can right now where we are with what we have. And I know you're going to love Ophelia's Bovine Farm for the herbs and for the watermelon, and also for the fresh eggs. And maybe we'll even do some broilers. We'll even do some broilers too. Get to a point to where we can do a couple hundred maybe, and so you can make sure we can get people's freezers stocked for the winter, because chicken's a great source of protein, and and they're also some beautiful birds as well. But Farmer Mike from Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm in this live. I don't even know what this is. So what would you call this? People are gonna look at this and be like, what is, he's lost his mind. I can't understand it because the form is just so different. So we have to innovate and we have to do stuff. Let me fix this on why are my cheeks like that? Okay, so we have to do stuff. We have to innovate. We have to try things that are different. And so I don't even know what this is. Do you know what this is? You'll have to figure out what this is. Some weird video-y some video-y talky thing, and yeah. But again, just having fun with having fun with technology. We'll see what the algorithm thinks. We'll see if we can beat the algorithm. The algorithm has been keeping us down for many years, of course. It says, Farmer Mike, that just makes no sense. No one wants to hear about that. No views. And I'm talking about the world. We know that's not the truth. We just know that the algorithm doesn't want to, he doesn't want to push the content in front of the people who really are looking for it, you know? And if that was the case, you know, the content would come up with the optimization that we've done. And before we don't even have to put any keywords, and the algorithm listens to what we're saying. In fact, right now it's doing the transcript, you know, so it knows what we're saying, it knows what we're talking about, and there's a reason why, you know, self-sufficiency and growing your own food, being your own producers isn't really promoted. And you know, if we could talk negative and we can go viral, but it's very hard to go viral when you're trying to educate people or do the right thing. In fact, it pushes you at the very end. It should be the other way around, but it's not. But I know if you're still watching this video, I know that you really, really, really are passionate about culture jamming and finding sustainable solutions and doing the right thing and leaving a legacy and taking care of community, support local agriculture. So again, Farmer Mike from Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm reminding you, don't forget to go to our world famous YouTube page, Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm, and get ready for Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. Fresh eggs. You know, we'll have a variety of colors and assortments, and when you open it up, it's gonna be like Easter. It's just gonna look so beautiful, and the presentation is gonna be amazing. But when you taste them, I'm gonna take you back 30 years, 40 years, take you back to your real childhood, what real food tastes like. Ophelia's Blue Vine Farm. See you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.